he actually beat Gun, like Gun lost.
Well, I mean, that was a weaker Gun, and
Nope, not in that time frame. I agree. I agree. I agree. He does get stronger,
okay,
but not to the degree of you can never prove that it's to the degree where it's capable of beating UI Daniel, because unironically, Gu might have beaten UI Daniel. He literally like fended him off until he went unconscious, which Gun was unable to do, which is an insane feat in comparison. So you'd have to prove that Gun got so much massively stronger to the point where he could just beat Gun.
Well, even in the fight, right? Like we saw that UI Daniel like left that fight with like no scratch, right? And Gu was like visibly like hurt, like his arm was broken, like his nose bleeding. But like
obviously, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Go over there, bro. I'm talking. Yeah, they were both visibly hurt. That's fine because they're in the same sphere fighting. But UI Daniel just outlasted me, just beat the crap out of him on the floor. So like, what the problem that you're having here is what you said isn't really an argument. Like you didn't really get anywhere against what I said.
But I'm saying like we know that UI Daniel whatever was hurt enough to the point like when he got out of UI he was unable to stand. So I mean, there's an argument to be made, especially, and I think it's a probable argument that if they would have like kept the fight, if the fight would have continued, his body.
That's not true. That's not true. UI Daniel. The reason why that's the case, the body ignores pain because it's unconscious, so it's not actively feeling the pain. That's why when Daniel swapped over, the consciousness is switched and he literally couldn't move, but the other body could move even though it was under that much stress. So the problems that you're having here is Gun literally was losing. He lost the fight. He was like unconscious on the floor, getting like pounded on in a full mount. UI Daniel was never able to do that to Gu. So I see how you ran away from the first burden. Now you're bringing up another point, and on this point, you literally can't go anywhere. You can't win on this hill.
But I can because we know that like people like Ali Wang, for example, who ignore pain, right? They have a pain limit before their body just gives out on them. So
that's not true. That's not true. Your body ignores pain, but if you kill somebody, they'll die. I don't think he got to the point where he was gonna die.
But Ali Wang, right? Like we saw that, like after he was fighting with Eli Yang, like he got to a point where his body just couldn't take anymore.
That's because he was dying. He was pill abusing. That's why. That's his concept. He was dying. He was pill abusing. He was going to die anyway, which is why he killed himself.
But hold on, how do we even know that? Like, how do we know that that was the reason that he was going to die? He was going to die from pills. How do we know that he was going to die from pills? That's what I'm trying to say.
If you're abusing painkillers, you're eventually going to die. That's how it works. That's just a proper conclusion. They say openly that he was abusing painkillers, and then he killed himself.
Okay, that might be the case that he was abusing painkillers, right? But I think it's more probable that Eli Yang just beat him up to a point where his body couldn't take it anymore. We all know that.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you exactly. You want to know why that scaling doesn't work? This is how I know you don't read the rules. Eli is not stronger than Jake. Ali Wang in a flashback fought Jake and Johan to a standstill and was probably like outdoing them because he doesn't feel pain. Eli Yang is literally rusty and not as good and does not make up the 3-year gap that he had while he was training with Gun. So in reality, he's not stronger in those guys, and those guys are able to fight Ali, and Ali's able to fight those. That's why Ali literally beat him. He beat him. He's like 0 death all of them. You know that, right? Like they lost to Ali Wang. Like did you not read the fight? He beat all of them and he killed himself. Like 0 difficulty, like very badly.
But not
at that time. Not at that time. What did we say?
But hold on. But we saw that like Eli Yang was getting to a point where like the 3-year gap or whatever, he was kind of starting to close it in, right?
Not done. Not then.
No, but even then, because I'm not.
That's
saying,
just untrue. That's not true. So
how is it not true?
Because he doesn't make up the 3-year gap all the way until like in the 400s, what Gun states it.
Wait, say that one more time. My fighting.
He doesn't make up the gap all the way into the recent chapter in the 400s. What you just said is not true.
No, hold on, but Gun makes a remark. I think in like the 300s or whatever, or like during
it's in the 400s. It's when they jump a gun and get beat up. That's when he makes a remark. It's in the 400s.
No, are you talking about like the recent chapter in the fourth affiliate, or
Yeah, when Gunn came to fight the workers, that's when he said he made up the 3-year gap. That version of Eli made up the 3-year gap. The Eli that fought Ali Wang was nowhere near that version of Eli. So that's
I'm,
your statement
I'm
is completely untrue.
I'm pretty sure that they've made remarks about Eli Gang catching up to them, like even before that,
But
right?
not in that fight. He was catching up. They didn't make it up completely.
Okay, yeah,
So,
but even if he didn't make up the, I mean, whatever.
okay,
Even if
let's
he
move on
didn't,
from the point then. Perfect. What does he have to say?
but even if he did, like, even if Ali Wang, right, had 3 years extra time to train or whatever, Eli Yang was still going relative with him for a majority of the fight.
Not really. They were not really. They were. You got to reread that fight. They were jumping him, and then he started taking him serious, and he zero death the entire team, and then he killed himself. That's literally what happened.
No, Eli, hold on. Before they
Go read the
even
fight.
shut up,
Go read it. Go read the
Eli
fight.
Yang
You
went
want
to
me?
that burden
Okay.
building
If I show you
and
the fight where you can
was
see,
upset at that nigga.
if I show you the fight where you can see it, he was playing around with him.
I could see this point.
Yes, because you're gonna just like stall for time. He zero deaths them super bad.
No,
Does anybody
I
have the
swear.
scan? Anybody have the scan where he starts trying and he just literally zero deaths them like really badly, like horribly.
But hold on. Even then, right? We know that we know that
Wait,
Eli.
are you dropping it?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I'll drop the point. I don't
Yeah,
care.
they posted it in general. They posted it in general. He literally like violates them.
What are the posted in general, bro?
It's in general. Wall posted it. He's not even hurt. Like Ali Wang's not even hurt. They did nothing to him. He just violates all of them, and they were jumping him too. It was a 3v1, and he literally zero deathed them like horribly. So it was not even close. It was really bad.
Well,
so.
hold on. Can we show the entire fight? Because there was Eli Yang with
yeah, I'm saying
that's just one panel.
they were
That's just
so
one panel. That's just
what
one
I'm
panel.
saying at the beginning they were jumping him, and then when he took him serious, he just pooped on them. Can I stream on this?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah. Well, by the way, I'm about to prove everything I said. Look at my screen.
All right, I'm looking.
Ali states it. This is the first point. I knew my body had reached his limit, and my body was ruined a long time ago. Then he's on painkillers. He's literally dying. That's one. I just couldn't feel the pain. So the pain tolerance point that you had was completely misinterpreted. That's one point right
there. Him saying that his body is ruined, right? Doesn't mean that like he's dying, my nigga. Like he never
states it right here. He states it right here. He's gonna die young. He literally said my body reached his limit, and then he couldn't feel the pains. But analgesic patients die young. He's saying he's gonna die.
Okay.
And he's like, I was already meant to die anyway. He just says it multiple times.
Okay, listen, but hold on. Would you? Okay, so are you saying that go to the start of the fight? Are you saying that Ali Wang was like?
Give me a second. No, bro. Give me a second. I'm streaming this part too. Don't go to the part. I'll show you the fight real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, he starts like going beast mode on him. I'll show you the fight. I'll show you. He didn't feel any pain. He's like attacking Ali Wang. He's going beast mode. Right?
Beating his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not trying. You're gonna see.
Beating his ass, stomping his ass.
He's not. Ali literally is bored. Like, I'll show you. So what you're saying is literally untrue. He loses this fight. You know how he loses this fight, right? And look at the painkillers, by the way, for the other point. He's literally abusing them on another level. I'll show you. He just zero diffs him. He takes him serious and he just violates him. And they jump him. He one-shot him. He literally one-shot Eli. So you don't have an argument. He one-shot him. He beat him with one knee. And he beat up all of his friends.
Okay, I forgot that part. I forgot that part.
So,
okay,
we're done with that. What do you got? What arguments you
got? Okay, so if you watch the fight, right,
yeah.
during with Gu and Daniel, right?
Okay.
Gu did not land a hit on Daniel, bro.
Yes, Gu did not. We know he did. And the off panel, we literally see marks on Daniel's face, and there's a crater in the floor where his head is. So yes, we do. We know he landed hits.
You're hold on. You're making a claim with little to no evidence.
There's a crater. There's a crater where Daniel's head is.
Hold on,
when he's
wait, like
unconscious. He's just lying. I don't know why he's lying.
show me that, please. Show that, please.
Did you read this? Wait,
Show that, because
Pac,
I still refute
Pac,
it.
How many times have you read this, bro?
I did read it, but show that real quick though. Because show that.
I got you.
And also, you do realize that there were other fights at the third affiliate too, right?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so isn't it not possible that
The
those
crater where his head is. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, but that could be from from Daniel getting knocked out. I don't think I don't understand. He could.
You think Daniel went back to consciousness and then laid on the floor and made a crater where he laid? You think Goo slammed his head into the floor? Do you not know how unlikely that argument is? It's really unlikely.
Hold on. Okay. So hold on. If we know that we didn't see the fight on screen, right? You
know they clash.
how
We know they clash 100%. They clash right here. So we know he does hit him. We know they clash right here. They have to clash. He sword draws on him here, so we know they hit each other. So that claim earlier doesn't stand true.
That's not true. That is not true.
That's a guarantee. This he's literally
how is that guaranteed? Gun could have
drawn. He's sword. Okay. This is the same attack. This is the same.
Daniel could have went for a kick. Gun dodged it, and then gun dodged.
You know, they're both drawing the moves at the same time. They're both.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
They are. We see it on panel. They're both drawing out their moves at the same time. They're both in action doing moves.
Okay, they're in action, but we don't actually see them doing moves, bro. Like
they're
we don't
point blank. We know he's sword drawing on him, and they're point blank. So it's probably the case that they clash right here. So he did hit Daniel. So you're just lying. Stop ratting, please.
Ratting. You are making an argument with evidence that you think happened.
Okay, I want you to address this, right? Because this is my so he is charging an attack, right? They're point blank range. Listen to my evidence. He's charging an attack. They're point blank range. He's releasing the attack on panel. Daniel's releasing an attack on him, and they're point blank. And you don't think that they clash. You think for some odd reason and magical reality that point blank when they're attacking each other, they just swished by each other and completely missed.
No, I'm not saying.
Okay, then address my argument. Then address my argument because you're not getting anywhere.
Hold on. I'm saying that it's also easily probable that they both just dodged the attack. How is it not probable?
We already went back down that rabbit hole. You want to get a judge?
Yeah, let's just move on.
Exactly. That was just so dumb. Like that was like, Pac, come on now, bro. Like you do better than that, bro. All right. That's it? That's all you got? What do you got? What do you got, bro?
No. Hold on. Wait, can you scroll down real quick? Because this is my last stand, bro. Okay, yeah. And then go. Okay, no, so scroll down. Keep scrolling.
Oh, you know what's even funnier? He's not even using his main sword technique. He's holding.
No, hold on. Just keep scrolling. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, why did he suddenly pass out? So you cannot just say that Goo made the crater when he literally says
I don't even care about the crater. I'm saying that they guaranteed clashed here. So your statement that they didn't hit each other is untrue. Goo was clashing with him and they were hitting each other. And UI Daniel was unable to beat Goo, but he beat Gun. That's all you have to say. That's all I have to say.
Okay, so hold on. We've seen though in the series that we've seen being able to dodge like point blank attacks, right? So I'm just saying that it could.
Give me a sec. I gotta go get something. Give me a second.
All right, go ahead. And go, bro. This is an attack on BLM for real.
Man, so how you feeling? You feel confident that you won?
Nah, bro. Like, I'm not a lookism demon like him, bro. No dicky.
Yeah, Jester is
Bro,
pretty bad.
you had to say that another way for that shit not to be dicky, bro.
No, hold on. Eat afterwards. It's not dicky, bro. That's
No,
if you
bro,
look.
no.
It's literally true, bro. Look at the laws of dick eating, bro. That's what I'm saying,
I know, bro.
bro. Plutus, bro. Can you get Plutus up here real quick so I can flush that bitch ass nigga? I'm playing, bro.
Okay,
Don't
I'm
get
back.
him up here. I'm scared.
Repeat your argument.
Okay, go.
Go ahead. Say what's your argument? What do you say?
Hold on. See character. We seen characters in lookism dodge point blank range, right? So why couldn't this not be the case for
Not here. No,
For
that's
Goo
not
and
true.
Daniel?
Dodge point blank
How
range
is it
from
not?
here. You'd have to prove that.
Yeah. Hold on. If okay, so you don't think
Wait,
Goo being
you
a
want to know why? You want to
masterful
know why?
fighter
You want to know why?
is you agree?
Do you want to?
Why?
Yeah, because you're both on the same level. So dodging point blank range, somebody who's relative in speed to you is highly unlikely. So that's you. You're not gonna win on this hill. You want to know something even better? You want to know something even better? The little UI Daniel does the same shit with Kwok Ji Chang, and they hit each other. They clash. So
no, but
the same interaction happens in like in chapter 429, and then they clash. So what do you have to prove? You're literally downhill.
No, hold on. We've seen though, even in this fight, Daniel dodging Goo's attack point blank range.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't dodge point blank range.
See, go, scroll up real quick. When Goo puts the thing on it, he actually you just showed it, bro.
He blocked
That's point blank range.
That's not a dodge.
Hold on.
This is not point blank range. This is not point blank. This isn't point blank range. This is not point. This is not point blank. Because there's distance between them. Have you never watched a boxing match in your life? There's a lot of visible distance between them. There's enough distance for this sword that's as big as Goo to reach Daniel. So there's a lot of distance. That's not point blank range. Number one. So
Let's say you don't give me that. Scroll down. Keep scrolling.
And he's not trying here too. So he's hitting him point blank range.
That one too, but I'm not even gonna talk about it.
That's not point blank.
That is.
It's just so dumb. That's not point blank. I know exactly what you're talking about. You want to see something funny? You want to see something funny? He's doing Zenitsu sword style, right? You want to see how I know you don't know what you're talking about? Right here. Okay. He's not attacking him here.
Okay, hold on.
You know what this is? He's not attacking. He's not attacking from here. He's not in a position to attack. He's not attacking him.
Hold on. Okay, so that. Hold on. If
he's not dodging anything, he pointed at him. It's a stop and slash. He's not attacking him point blank range.
That is. What do you think point blank range is then?
Are you serious? This is a stop and slash.
Okay, so he slashes at him and he dodges it. They're both at point blank range. What are you talking about?
This is point blank range. When I have to reel this backwards to hit you, it's not point blank range anymore.
I disagree.
They literally look at them. Look at the distance between them. They get time to reposition themselves.
No, but listen. Even like
Pac, the attack has to come literally from back here and come over here. He has ample. That's not point blank range. This has to come all the way around and slash down. That's not point blank range. You're not proving that.
This. Hold on. They're both stopping, right? They're both stopping. And so he's using his speed to slash.
They're running into each other. Yeah, but you're not addressing the point. You're not addressing the point. He has to bring the sword back to slash him from that position, so it's not point blank range anymore. It was point blank range.
Hold on. Okay, let me ask you a question. What do you define as point blank?
You see how the sword's literally right next to him?
Okay.
That's point blank range.
No. I'm asking like, what is your definition of point blank range?
I'm giving you an example of what I think point blank range is. That's better.
Okay, bet. Fine. Do it
like
then.
Right next to each other. Right there, right? And when he jumps on him, he's literally right on top of Goo. This would be point. They're literally on top of each other. This is point blank range.
Let me.
So, what are you arguing, Pa?
Hold on. Point blank range, right? Is any distance over which a certain. Well, actually, this is a firearm. But no, you cannot say, right, that dude's right here, and then the other dude's right there. They're both close to each other. He goes for a slash, right? We know that
You
Goose
repeat
slash.
this ad nauseum, Pac. That's ad nauseum.
Hold on.
I already addressed that, Pac. You're repeating yourself. I already addressed that. That's ad nauseum. Please stop. Please stop talking. Please stop talking.
Would you agree? Would you agree that Goose being serious? Would you agree with Goose being serious? And that's at this moment.
Not necessarily. I don't even think he's being fully serious here either.
But would you agree that he's being serious from the majority? Hold on. Would you think he's being more serious than the start of the fight? Like he's been more serious.
Yeah, obviously, yes.
More serious than him, and probably in the entire series, mostly.
Okay, yeah. What are you getting with this?
Okay. Right. We know that Goo gets more serious with the sword, right? So
bro, Pac, people are leaving, bro. You're aping and ratting. Can you hurry up and get to the point?
I'm not even saying that. I'm not even trying to rap. I'm not even trying to.
Oh shit! Move on. I already got enough.
Bro, dang, bro. Okay, fine. What else do
what
I
do you got? Nothing. Niggas are leaving, bro. Please make it stop.
Okay, I'm done, bro.
You done? You can say.
I'm done. No.
All right, first one.
Damn,
That's the first one. Give me the next one. He just conceded. Okay, we had enough of that. We didn't want to hear that anymore.